Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, here at the 2019 New York City Pro Day with Fordham cornerback Dylan Mabin. Appreciate you taking time, man.
Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Well, we talked earlier in the week about this Pro Day, so first question obviously is going to be, how do you feel you did out here today in front of all these scouts?
I feel I did well. I ran well, tested well. Position drills went smooth. Obviously, I feel I could have done better, but I feel like if you're not striving to do better, then if you're satisfied, you're not working hard enough. So
I was impressed with how you measured and how you ran. And 9 times out of 10, when you look at someone running, okay, that's probably a 4.3, that's probably a 4.7, that's probably a 4.8. You looked for a 4 when you ran. How did you feel when you went out there and you ran? How fast do you think you ran?
Well, the first one I actually slipped. So I was like, oh, man, I don't know what that's going to be.
5.2.
Yeah. I was nervous, but then, I just went out there second time and just ran what I did. I felt like I ran good. Body felt fine. So hopefully it's a good number.
Well, that's the most important part, because you hope the number is what people are looking for. But obviously the film is what got you here and why a lot of these scouts are here for you. When you look on film, how would you describe your game, your style, and what you really truly bring to the table?
A lengthy physical corner, can play in the boundary, play in the field. I love man-to-man. I could play zone, but I love man-to-man, bump and run, get my hands on, and just be disruptive to the offense.
There's a science to bump and run, because some guys think you just walk up there and just put your hand on somebody. But you got to be a little bit patient. How important is patience to that? And let's talk about that nuance of the bump and run.
Oh, patience is arguably number one, because, bump and run, it starts with your feet. You got to be quick on your feet, and you don't want to jab too hard right, jab too hard left, forward. You just got to be patient with your feet, and then the hands will follow, and then you just widen the receiver and do what you got to do.
Well, let's say if you're on the field side, right, and you got a lot of room to work with. You don't have the sidelines, so you got a little space to where you got to be careful and precise and accurate with that punch. How difficult is it for a corner to go from field to boundary, or do you not even notice that when you're out there playing?
You definitely got to notice, just because there's different routes coming from the field to the boundary. But mostly it's the same technique. You got to be weary of the space. You might not want to turn your head back as quick. You want to focus on the receiver a little more. But ultimately, corner's corner. Focus on the receiver, do what you got to do.
Talk about all the stuff that you've done at Fordham and all of the things that have led you to be here. How great was your experience at Fordham? A lot of success here, not in 2018, but overall a lot of success here. How great was your experience at Fordham, and what do you feel as though you're leaving the program as you move on?
Oh, it's definitely a blessing. I'm glad they accepted me there. To play under Joe Moorhead, who's now in Mississippi State, that was a blessing in itself. Joe Conlon, who's there now, he's doing great. He's getting the program started in the right direction. Personally, I feel like I'm leaving the program with a strong work ethic. The defense, they're going to be some monsters this year. Leaving them with that, and hopefully they're going to get it going on the right track.
Everybody's always into pro comps. Okay, does he compare to this guy, right? So if you had to compare your style to somebody that's currently playing in the league, who would you say that person or that player is?
Growing up, I always looked at Richard Sherman.
Mm-hmm.
I might not necessarily be the talker that he is, jaw and everything, but just a lengthy corner who uses his arms well and uses his feet well to widen the receiver and disrupt the passes. I looked at him a lot when I was growing up.
They definitely mirror a lot of what he does well on and off the field. I know you're a really good student as well. So good work out here today. Great film you got, and we wish you the best luck.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.